Hello, my precious pensive Pisces. Welcome, welcome. I am Sachi the Scorpio, and I am here to deliver your guided healing tarot for the month of March. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The more energy that you send to me, the more energy that I can send to you. And thank you again for all of your likes. You tied for first. So, of course, I hope you enjoyed the Twin Flame bonus. Again, I'm going to continue to do that every month. So if you would like a bonus and, of course, to come first, then please continue to send your likes. So this is what came out in the cleansing ceremony. We have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, you know, for me indicates some sort of group activity, some sort of partying, you know, getting together with friends and such. This specifically is astral projection parties. So it's possible that you're astral projecting a lot. I'm not surprised. Happy birthday again, Pisces, by the way. Happy birthday. So I'm sure that you are kind of, you know, in the astrals pretty often. This could indicate doing some group activities with friends where you alter your state of consciousness. But lots of, you know, decent energy there. And then we had Zygarde on Lookout. So there is dog spirit coming out, and as you can see, there's that full moon. I'm recording this on the day that the full moon happened. Today is the 27th of February. So that Virgo full moon was a big one, right? There's a lot that is being released. You know, toxic health patterns, any sort of daily routine that's not good. And it looks like you're on the lookout for something, okay? Because this is a sacral chakra, it could be emotional connection with someone else. It could be sensual connection with someone else, creative connection. And we had fairy type come out right behind it. So that is telling me that you are on the lookout for some sort of soulmate relationship at the moment. So, what we are going to do for this month's segment, we're going to take a look at what emotional depths are you in, right, Pisces? You know it better than anybody. It's all about the deep, dark, watery, unknown, right, the unseen realms. Then we are going to take a look into what is keeping you down, what's keeping you stuck there, kind of at the, you know, in the abyss, so to speak. And then in the extended, we will take a look into how do we bring you to shore. So that's like the earth and physical element to ground you. And then how do we dry you off? That's the air, the mental energy necessary, right? Because we need to make sure we're grounded and we dry off after Pisces season, so that way that Aries season spark can take a flame, right, to have that new beginning. And then we'll look at some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline, and then some oracles. I will also let you know at the end of Pisces season, I am closing my books for tarot for a couple months through Taurus season. So if you're interested in a private reading, you know, book with me before Pisces season, or wait until Gemini season, or perhaps even later. Okay. So let's take a look. What emotional depths are you in? Okay. Oof. I just did Libra. Libra had the same card. So Nine of Swords. This is a lot of pain. This is a cycle that you are stuck in inside of yourself. But there is some sort of pain. Like whenever this card comes out, it is, it's like, I always hear like, I honor my pain. This is a La Llorona, which is like a special type of banshee spirit that is the woman, like a woman spirit that has lost her children, and she screams, you know, like the scream of a mother who has lost a child is, you know, something that has a very distinct pain, right? So this, it draws other people in towards it. So it does look like there's a lot of pain here. I'm going to ask for some more. What tells more about this pain? Nine of Wands. So we have two nines. So things are wrapping up for you. These are both, you know, cycles that you need to finish in yourself. So the way that you deal with your pain, your inner child wants to go towards masculine energy. So it does look like, you know, fleeing to someone else, trying to have someone else try to solve the pain for you instead of solving it inside of yourself. So, you know, it's like when you feel this pain, your inner child runs to the masculine because the feminine is so, you know, so much in pain. And then, you know, of course, the inner child craves that stability of the masculine, right? The stable. So looking for that of, yeah, I mean, because it's wands, it can deal with like lust and passion and kundalini and things like that, but it just really feels like what you're stuck in is so much pain, and then trying to go to someone to help it kind of solve the problem. What's the light energy here? We have Mr. Mime using lock up. Yeah, it's like you want to run, when you're in pain, you want to run to a relationship and try to kind of lock it tight in some sort of way. Your inner child craves that stability because of some sort of loss here. And, you know, with Mr. Mime lock up, this is like masculine energy that is locked away inside you that you're not accessing. Instead, you know, it feels like the way that your inner child feels safe after some sort of loss is like trying to find a masculine energy that wants to keep it under lock and key, because that's how it feels stable. Does that make sense? Because with lockup, there's definitely some sort of restrictive energy here when it comes to your inner child going to the masculine, in terms of a soulmate relationship. It says, it is adept at conning people. It is said to be able to create walls out of thin air by miming. So there's definitely some deceptive energy here, you know, with conning people. And it kind of like almost feels like this masculine energy. Again, Mr. Mime is a, you know, a mime, is a clown. And it's kind of like the masculine's like, yeah, come here, little boy, come in this cage and you'll be safe type thing. And then you end up in a cage. Yeah, it is said to be able to create walls out of thin air by miming. So it does look like these are, you know, barriers that you make for yourself. Your own masculine energy is kind of making this, you know, issue. It's like, you know, that's how you're locked up and kept in this cage, is you creating this own, you know, these four walls around you. And it makes you feel safe when you're there because that's the stability. It's like you run from your pain and into a box. And you try to surround it just with light, is what I'm feeling. Let's see, what's the shadow here? Ralph's using smack. Yeah, this is some inner child healing that has yet to be done. Really, really needs to be done. And there can be some, you know, inner child healing of when the mother would yell and then, you know, going to daddy to, you know, feel safe or whatever it is, or whoever's the yelling one and then the one that's safe, right? There could be some physical, you know, bad things that have happened to you as a child, with smack coming out here with Ralts, which is inner child healing. So, you know, maybe like running, maybe to avoid being physically hurt or something, like you'd go hide in a closet or something like that. Like there's definitely this, you know, scary energy, and then running towards something that you think is safe, but it's actually not safe. Anyway, so yeah, this is the third eye chakra. So it could just be a smack in the third eye, again, kind of like a mental smack in some sort of way, but it really does feel like some really deep inner child wounds and pain that have yet to been dealt with, and you're just kind of running away from it. It says it is highly attuned to the emotions of people and Pokemon. It hides if it senses hostility. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Like the inner child, when it gets so afraid, it feels safe when it's locked up in some sort of way. It just hides itself, locks itself away. And that's how it feels safe. All right, let's see. How can we get you out of these, or let's see, what's keeping you down here? What's keeping you down? What's keeping you down in these depths? We have the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so lack of boundaries, honestly. Two of Cups, this is definitely a soulmate relationship. Like someone is there's someone being cold here, but not really. Like, the thing is, again, it's these kind of like light barriers. It feels like you're putting them up for yourself. Because there's nothing really, how do I put this? What could kill it, what could kill the situation is being kept out. That's true. But the way it's growing is it's already dead in some sort of way. If that makes sense. Like, okay, so the Two of Cups, this is a situation, okay, we'll talk about the Page of Pentacles first. So the Page of Pentacles is indicating, you know, some unevolved energy when it comes to the physical. This card specifically is all about keeping frost away from something that is growing, right? You don't want the cold harshness of winter to, you know, ruin the plant so that it freezes to death, right? You need to keep it warm, and the necessity for boundaries so that it can survive and thrive, right? And it's not necessarily that the woman's evil, that she wants to enjoy the plant or come inside or anything, right? But it would still kill the plant, okay? So there's no, how do I want to put this? There's nothing like that that is actually coming to get, it's not some sort of impending, you know, I don't want to put this. Okay, let me talk about the Two of Cups. This is some interesting energy, Pisces. So the Two of Cups is the soulmate card, right? This is love. This is true love. In this deck, the story is she, you know, had her beloved, but her brothers thought that he wasn't good enough for her because he was like a lower class. So they ended up killing him and beheading him. So what does she do? She takes the head and plants it in this pot and then grows the plant, okay? And so this plant becomes her soulmate, right? Because she's still loving it and caring for it. And that's kind of, yes, it's true love, but it is kind of that obsession type energy of like, you know, your love is dead, but you're still allowing it to grow from the depths. So there is something to be said about, you know, transformation and things like that. And so it looks like something has been born from something that has already ended. Like there has been some sort of rebirth when it comes to this soulmate connection, but keeping the frost out. Let me ask for one more. Because the thing is, it feels like there are boundaries. And it's not that you shouldn't have them. Why is the Page of Pentacles reversed? The High Priest going right to this. So there's definitely some, yeah, again, it's like this magic type energy. It's creating these, you know, walls around you to feel safe. And that's what it is. And the thing is that there's no actual physical barrier that is stopping the cold from getting in. It's just like spiritual protection, trying to protect it, but that doesn't take away the cold energy that is actually trying to access it and, like, again, kind of kill this plant. Let's see, what's the light energy? So I feel like lack of actual physical structure that is stopping this from happening. It's just all done in the spirit realm, which, to no surprise, Pisces, that's where you thrive. We have Gramble using tantrum. So yeah, again, we have soulmate energy coming in with the fairy type. So it does look like there has been some sort of tantrum thrown with a soulmate connection. And again, it feels like that's why there's not actual physical barriers. There's just spiritual barriers. It says it can make most any Pokemon run away simply by opening its mouth wide to reveal its big fangs. So it looks like there were definitely some strong words, you know, again, this scary type energy of opening mouth, saying something scary. And, you know, here is this feminine energy and pain and your inner child trying to run to the masculine to feel safe. What's the shadow here? Going right to Ralts. We have ghastly using sleep poison. So again, I mean, this is really third eye and crown chakra energy that's being influenced. Again, to no surprise, Pisces, that's where you kind of predominantly thrive, especially in the crown. But yeah, so with the third eye, it looks like this is a ghost coming back from the past. So this could have something to do with maybe studying, learning something. You're trying to learn something. Again, with the High Priest open, there could be some school stuff maybe. No, excuse me. But yeah, ghastly, right? Gas Pokemon as I burp. So yeah, this is a ghost from the past coming back. This is some inner child ghost energy. And it says, born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which contains poison. So, you know, there can be a propensity to put poison things in your body. We have, you know, the bowl of fruit up here in the light, so eating healthy, and then in the shadow, it's a bunch of poison gas. With sleep poison, this could also really be influencing your sleeping patterns and, you know, making your sleeping pattern poisoned. So, all right, Pisces, let's see what angel wants to take us. No, actually, I'm going to take the moon. Let's see what moon phase wants to take us into the extended. Like I said, in the extended, we are going to take a look into how do we bring you to shore. Okay, so what's the earth and physical element to get out of these deep waters? And then we'll look at how to dry you off. What's the air and mental aspect that you need? And then some advice on how to manifest your highest vibrational timeline. We'll pull some more oracles too. Let's see what wants to take us into the extended for Pisces. Hold your vision, fixed moon. Yeah, I mean, we see there's some chaos in your, you know, third eye and crown chakra, and it's very, very important that you hold your vision, that your masculine energy, you know, your masculine energy seems to be used only for spiritual purposes, but the masculine is supposed to be working in the physical world to get stuff done. So hold your vision here of what you're thinking, what your wish is, you know, your wish come true, and let's see what's coming out in the extended. So like I said, if you're interested in a private reading, all the info is below. The link to the extended is in the description box below. But if we part ways here, good luck with the situation. I am sending you so much love, a big hug, and a kiss on your third eye. Mwah.